Top gun.
Hello all, Havoc here. Alright, so our last episode we started working on a gantry crane, and yeah, so I started getting a few things figured out. I had a few things I was going to work on in this in between episodes, and I started getting to it, and I got a few different things got going on here. So first I want to start with Eddie talking about the gantry crane and the risk of it falling off of the track. Okay. Totally on par with that, or the words I'm looking for. Words are hard, okay? On track? I'm on track with that. See what I did? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and then I'm also going to bring a set of wheels out, and let's see if I can do this. See if this is going to work. Going too high. Take this one off. This should work now. Then we're going to put a set of wheels like this. No, it's still too high. It's actually going to be good right there. Like that. So then we can put max tension up against that, and then max tension up against that side, and it'll ride against that. So as it wants to turn, this will push against the side, and then as it goes to turn, that's going to push against the side. So in theory, this will stop it along with this from twisting too far out of the track. Also, none of the wheels are going to have steering. So there's going to be no gyros, no steering. So in theory, once we get this straight on here, it should go straight. So as I've been rocking it back and forth, testing out how this fits, it's gotten further and further off of straight. See, it's off center. So getting this kind of set up is going to help drastically. And then what I'll do is once we get these in place, I'm going to put a cover over this so you won't see it. At least that's the plan. So I was going to work on the catwalks and stuff in between episodes, but I really, really wanted to work on the armature, and I want to really get into that. So one of the things I want to do is actually pretty close to what Eddie brought up in his next part of his comment, was about having a point of connection that hooks up down here when the vehicle gets over here. We can hook up and pull resources and actually charge it, because I'm going to have this thing run on batteries because we don't have uranium. So let's see here. Can we drive? Yeah, see, it's being all wonky. Need to slow it down too. Wait, hold on. Turn it off first, because we only have that one little battery on there. And go to 1% power and a 5 kilometer speed limit. Turn it back on. Nope, not enough power. Okay, so okay. Because power has to be able to move the craft. Once we start getting weight and stuff on it, we'll have to increase the power some more. But for now, we don't want to have too much power, because then it just beats itself up. So it's making its way there. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it locked up. I was like, no, it's going to blow up. But it did stop. Oh, we ran out of power. Okay, free energy. I still got that wheel up top as turning. I had, let me rephrase, 2 of them as turning. But I can't, it doesn't seem to work anymore. Alright, let's go in here. Control panel. Make sure they're all set to maximum. Okay. None of them are steering. Good times. All right. Let's give it some more power. There we go. So by building over here, we'll be able to line up with the container and make sure that we're going to be able to harvest or collect and connect and collect when we're docking. Because initially I was going to do the connection on the side, and that was just you know, the idea of doing this is really cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Get out of my head, buddy. Okay, so we do something like this. Well, let's shut it off, climb out. So for this to work, I guess we're going to come off of this one. It's closest to it. Start by putting these guys on here because I'll always forget. I hate when I click in there and it doesn't work. Advanced rotor. And I think that's going to be good for now. So 4 8 plates. Oh, come on. I'll take those. All right. Let's come out to here. Yes, it doesn't line up very well, does it? Well, I think we're going to end up moving the controller or our cockpit over to line up with this. So the cool part is if we get this to dock, it'll center it up too. It'll straighten up the craft. So that'll be a bonus. Upside down there for a minute. Guess I should have went back a little bit further, huh? That'll work. Let's throw a connector on here. Come on, one computer? Really? Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Bub. Well, we can just put the connector offset. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Oh, it gets me nervous doing that. All right. I want some messing up area. Because I'm going to mess up. I mean, we all know me. I'm going to mess up. Alright. So about there. Okay. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get back up there. Alright, so we go 4. The angle block in there. That'll be alright like that. I think we need to come down one. We'll do something like that. Yeah. That should do nicely. Or is that too low? Let's get over here and climb on, find out a better view from here. Nope, it's a horrible view. Oh, no, we should have lifted it up one. But now we know. Okay. Oh, it looks pretty good. Turn this guy back on. Actually, turn it back off. Connector. There we go. So we come in here. Actually, you know, hold on. We're gonna put this guy over here. Let's see, toggle block on off, and then we also want switch lock. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. So I can get a better view. Oh. 8. It's docked. Sweet. All right. That's cool. What do we want to do? We want to go ahead and go into here. Find our 2 little batteries. Set both of these guys to recharge. Because they'll be pulling from the base. It won't take long to charge at all. And then we won't have to worry about battery on this guy for a little bit. So that'll be a bonus. Then I want to do this because I'm going to do this. Ugh, still makes me nervous. Here. Not the cockpit, not the cockpit. Okay. 4. Okay, so I want the large one facing. Okay, so that's large one in all directions that way, and then small one to the top. So I'm fine with that. So that's going to connect to here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Make sure, yep, we want to put here, here, here. reinforcing this again so I don't make mistakes. Trying to make this look cool in the process, guys. I mean, because like we've been discussing this season, it's less function first this time. Although right now it's definitely function first. I don't want to have to build this thing a couple times because I derp. Because Havoc is derp. All right. So now come back here. Number 4. I need that bad boy down. But I'm not looking like I'm putting that in the right spot. All right, there it goes. Why does that not look right? That doesn't look like it even attaches there, does it? Because we have it backwards. That's why. There we go. Yeah, we had it backwards. Again, Havoc is derp. So that's cool. That's going to work out. It's not perfect, but it'll do. All right, so now we need to build this system of confangledness. So from here, we need to be able to move all the way up and down, but rotate and all the way side to side. Well, at least that's my goal. I want to be able to pick or pretend to pick up stuff from over here. I move it to over there and then lift it up as high as possible. So like if we brought the turtle in, we could put something on the back of the turtle. Because remember, we're going to make multiple variants of the turtle. So making a truck variant of the turtle where we cut it like, I don't know, like right about here. So we could put stuff in the back. That'd be kind of cool. So all right, so how do I want to do this? So I'm in my mind, I'm envisioning a couple key things. Is the whole thing folds up. I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's hard for me to put into words how I want to do this. But basically, we're gonna do like that. That's not centered. That shouldn't even be an option. Like right there, when you're placing that block on that block, that shouldn't be an option. Just saying. All right, so this is going to control one axis. Right? Okay, so in theory, that went the right direction. It did. Okay. So now, that's the wrong piston. Are we serious right now that that's because it's a small craft? Do I have to rebuild this as a large craft? Oh, man. Because I wanted the full pistons. Because you know how many pistons it's going to take for this to reach the floor? These only go 2 meters at a time. We can't use these. Okay. Forgot we can do this. It's a thing, right? No. Can't we put the large rotor part? So we could do that, right? So basically we'd have to get a block, a large grid block. Right there. Oh my goodness. This is frustrating because what I have in my head, it should work. Like, I'm pretty solid on the fact that it's going to work. But can we just do it from here? Okay. Rotor. Attach rotor head. But it's not going to attach one if it's not there. So it should have just put a generic one on there. Yeah. There you go, buddy. Okay. So what I plan to do, which now it looks like I have to rebuild this in large block mode. Kind of frustrated with that, but it is what it is. Let's see. We're going to come off of this. So this will control pitch out, right? So if I come out here with a couple large pistons, let's make believe, like that, and like that. Okay, so now this will be able to extend from here all the way out and rotate to cover this arc. That makes no sense. Really? Come on, Keen. Get your stuff together. Come on. Let's look at a regular rotor. Not an advanced rotor, which we're going to have to use advanced rotors on the big one. So yeah, we'll do like that. Okay. So then we put another point of connection on here, which this is just, at this point, it doesn't even matter, right? So we do that. So now it's controlling this way and that direction. And then because it's going to look better for the sake of demonstration, like that. Because in all actuality, we could put another rotor here. Wait. No. So yeah, we're doing this right. Except for I put this wrong. Super bummed out, guys. Just saying. Because now I have to rebuild this whole thing. Okay. So if this was full-size pistons, then we put our collector on the end here. And what I had planned on doing, I still have to work this part out in my head because this is going to be the most complicated part, is the head of the crane. I want to be multifunction. So I want to have a landing gear, a connector, and a merge block. So we can pick up anything basically if we have those three. So this can rotate down now, then it can rotate in any direction this way, And then this can now extend out that way, which would actually end up be pointing down. So let's see if we can get this to work. Can we see? Oh, it's over here. We can't really see any of it. So we need you to be kind of messed up. I was just going to damage it so I knew which one was which. Okay, so you guys are getting close to getting the idea. I'm gonna have to rebuild this thing. Yeah, I'm kind of frustrated, but I already have a plan on how it's gonna work. So, in theory, I do something like this, and we go back over to here. So we get full blocks. That's not what I wanted. Do something like that. We're going to do that for the sake of space. Holy cow, look at the size of a 1x1. I got some research to do. I know what it is. It's going to be a mod. We're going to end up with a modded piston. That's what it boils down to. So we're getting ground. As long as I can get myself, a modded piston, that's the large piston, to take the place of this guy, we'll be okay. But right now, this isn't going to work. Because this isn't going to extend, like, let's see, they extend 2 meters max. So that's 4 meters of extension. And that's not even the length of one large cargo container. So, yeah, this is going to need some work. How's the batteries doing? Inventory. Three minutes fully charged. Fantastic. All right, we got 2 of them. So, that's pretty good. So, Eddie, thank you for this idea. This was not where I was planning to go about this. I was actually going to tuck it in over here. And it would be just for the sake of recharging. So the route we're going to go now is we could actually use it for inventory transfer. So like I said, I'm going to have a connector or a merge block on there. So we could literally like drive this guy all the way to the end and have a craft parked there and put that merge block up, or not merge block, connector to that connector and offload. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But pulling back here and refueling is pretty cool too. So, like I said, I was going to do something like this. If this is going to let me do it. Yeah, so I was going to do something like that right there. And then have another one on the floor up there. Actually, I could do it front and back. I still could, huh? It wouldn't hurt to have... get stuck. That's how... It wouldn't hurt to get stuck. It wouldn't hurt to have multiple ways of recharging. So something like that to where, and then there'd be one on the floor. Yeah, on each side. And then when it gets to that end, it just docks and recharges. The convoluted piping system for the crane is going to be, it's something I've been working on since we came up with the idea for the gantry system. So if anything else, what I'm going to end up doing is having to 2-layer the gantry, which is something I'm trying to avoid. And basically what that is this section right here slides back and forth inside a set of tracks that guy rides on. So we'd have to remote control block this part of the gantry and then ride on this part of the gantry, or we go from one cockpit to another, or something along those lines. But that's one I think I'm trying to avoid. It would make all of that simpler because we would only have to worry about 2 axes instead of all of the axes. So, yeah. The frustration's real. So I'm off to the workshop to find us a better piston, it looks like. So thanks for watching, everybody. I look forward to reading your guys' comments on this one. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.